In the morning, in the evening, ain't we got fun? Every after, or wherever it goes. Song lyrics get stuck in your head. But, however, wherever that turns out, there's only background noise to the issue at hand. And what you may ask is the freaking issue? The coronavirus. The current woe in today's society of March 18th. This is the second video I've done. The first video didn't take on my phone, so I'm using this one. It's less buggy. Need a new phone on top of everything else. So, I was eating the 3 different kinds of fish that I had bought from the market. So, yeah, got my income tax back. I am not working at this exact moment. The only candidates that might be able to help out of the 4 I have are Postmates that could change at any moment, and Papa John's that could still call me maybe today and possibly tomorrow. Excuse me. Tuna, sardines, and herrings. That's what I was eating. So, yeah. What else is there to say? Except. The U.S. government basically shut down all, not residences, all restaurants pretty much, anything public gatherings, theaters, that's why everything's been postponed. Not that we needed a live action retelling of Disney films. Why? I don't know. But yeah, run here so you can see me. There is rather gigantic inconvenience. This is going to go on for at least the next 2 weeks. And then if they need to, go on for the next 2 months until the beginning of June. So that's what they say, we'll just wait and see. Everyone keeps saying, we'll wait and see. There's very, very, very small pockets of coronavirus. So the largest one is like 8 and 9 or 10 or something like that in a little cluster somewhere in Hollywood, in like uh Hollywood Hills, and like the place further west. I forget what it's called. But yeah, there's this gigantic inconvenience, and I don't know what a lot of the world's gonna do. A lot of the world's closed down. Now my first delivery today was canceled right when I got there. I traveled the 15 minutes to Garden Grove for a faux restaurant to pick up an order, and then as soon as I got there, the order was canceled, and I wondered, well, why was that? And I saw at the door that the sign says that they're closed. So a lot of places are closed, except for convenience stores and markets or whatever they have left. That's why I got the sardines and everything, which I ate with tequila salt. There you go. You can see it better. Tequila salt. It's nice. I guess I'm gonna be putting that on the rest of my food servings. So yeah, that's the thing. Is that oh I sanitized my hands a minute ago. So ugh, dry eyes. So then that's the thing. That about buying up paper towels and toilet paper rolls, like it's the end of the freaking world. Which I find rather a bit interesting that everyone's taking this right to 11, as if the situation is going to go right to 11 eventually at some point. It's like they're in it for the long haul. Personally, I don't think this really is going to last beyond the 2 months to into April. I believe this is going to start to decline and almost be gone sometime around mid-April. So by the end of tax season, I believe since we're doing the isolating now, so we're mitigating that, you know, whole, this spreading the disease thing. So now we're kind of on top of that and getting ahead of it, as well as having what was it? I forgot what the other one version was, but currently Frontier and Frontier is the predecessor of. I forget. I looked it up last night. I watched the videos. It said the world's most powerful supercomputers. They're trying to find a vaccine compound for this. Fortunately, something that will help not prevent, but will help in the whole situation of when you catch or help to prevent the catch or something like that, is something that's already widespread available anyway. So they're utilizing that. So textiles at work here, people. So yeah, so Postmates, if it's Postmates, it really is a side hustle. It really is a side gig, if anything, because and they put it just outside of your reach. Like you're not gonna be able, if you work hard enough, you'll be able to get it. But then the thing is, it still takes chance. That's what the casinos do with those $400 buy-ins for the point pushers, is that they only give you like maybe $10 or $20 worth of quarters, because they know anything more than that, you're going to win. You're going to have a better odds of winning more of your money back and succeeding that. So they don't give you too much. So they give you 7 to do in 4 hours, and I was off by one, so I didn't get the extra $50. So instead of $100, I only have $50 in my account right now on the app to pay out. So I'm gonna wait a week and then cash that out on like the weekend or something like that. So that's the thing, is that it's a roll of the dice. There is a probability to it, which sucks. I'm glad my dad keeps telling me people are able to live off of that and survive and thrive. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them live in Anaheim, because their situation, their environment apparently is a lot more fruitful than mine. Yeah, so I don't think there's going to be anything to do for the rest of the day. Tomorrow, I guess we'll pay the stamps people, because apparently I owe them $170, so I'll go and take care of that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm good until the end of the month, until the first half, until about the 10th and 15th of April, to pay off bills and stuff like that, because I have 500 plus the 500 for the rent, so I'm good. So all of April, I'm going to need to dog it as much as I can in order to make enough money. So hopefully I can go back to Papa John's and work, and pay up my tips and our junk. I can't show you it anyway. But yeah, the tips are great, and it's only like $5 here, $3 there, whatever have you. So when people give you those tips over the course, now it's only 5 days worth of work, and that's tips. That's not what I make. That's just tips. I've made well over $100 with that. And yes, so and the university's closed, so that's out. The parking attendant assistant assisted parking gig is out. I'm currently trying to study for my Class B license, but even if I do get that, that is only going to be something I'd be able to utilize when this whole thing blows over. Whenever the hell that is. When everything gets back to normal, people go out and they take the bus. So if I got the license tomorrow and got the job, it's like, well, what people am I going to shuttle? I mean, the airports are closed. The universities are closed. So anywhere this thing is going to do me the best work, or any work at all, is closed. So even I'm fucked. And it was by no fault of my own. Hell, if I even got the job 3 months before, it wouldn't do me any good, because I would have gotten money then. Sure. But that money's not going to last me through whatever dry spell-ish we're going to have to get through now. So I would have done good. I probably would have done excellent, but only for a brief while, for probably about a good month before this all started happening. So yeah, this is just inconveniencing everybody horrifically. So yeah, I'm just gonna chillax after eating. So I'm gonna do that. Wait for Postmates to, possibly give me another either increase dramatically or give me another incentive. That's all I really can do. And wait for Papa John's to call me back. Anyway, so yeah, that's the update. I'm doing well since my brother's funeral. You know, I haven't had any anxiety attacks or panic attacks or anything like that. So, doing okay on that front. It's everything else that's beginning to concern me. Well, let's hope, much like in 2001 with the Y2K bug. I know plenty of you remember that. That people started buying things in bulk back then too, where they thought it was all gonna go to shit, and this is it. This is where it turns into like The Walking Dead. Where it's gonna the system's gonna devolve into this survival of the fittest sort of a thing. But I'm hoping this was not gonna be that, and this will hopefully start to get better after 2 weeks. So my money's on the next 2 weeks of this being rough, and then it's starting to pick up after that, because then we'll mitigate the exposure rate. Minimize. It means minimize. Uh, Hinder. All that fun stuff. This virus. So that will be good by April, and I could have a happy birthday. So, yeah, that's currently my life. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun there, doesn't it? And I doubt yours are much better. All the students are home, all the kids and teens and early 20-year-olds, they're all home. And people were wondering what they're going to do with them. It's like, I don't know, shows, watch. If they're going to watch television or anything, have them watch Discovery or History or something educational like that. Don't just give them Cartoon Network and think like, well, what else am I going to do? It's like, I don't know, send them to task. Teach them how to filter water. Build solar panels out of bottoms of Coke bottles. Not Coke bottles. Canned. Uh, how to build a more efficient solar panel or electrical solar thing. Water wheel, and put them to task to see how to turn green. To do green stuff. They have the internet. Ask them a question and tell them, here's your homework for today. Answer me this question. Give me all the information on this. Do an oral report. You know, it doesn't matter if it takes all of 5 minutes to do the one thing. Then find something else to ask them. Ask them another question. Keep asking them questions so they have access to the internet. So yeah, that's the only things I could think of. Is to just power through this as best you can. I hope this will all blow over soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, yeah. That's about it. I'm gonna struggle like I always do. One day at a time. One handful at a time. One breath at a time. Alright. So, take care. And I'd say I'll see you at the movies, but the movies are all been canceled. Or see you at the theaters. I'm sorry. See you at the conventions, but it still remains to be seen whether or not this whole thing is going to continue on and they're going to cancel AX. I really hope not. I could really use a vacation during all this. Trust me, being in my room all day doing nothing is not a vacation. That's boredom. There's a difference. Alright. Here, let me show you this real quick. I should organize this while I'm here. This is all the stuff. That is what the top of these things look like now. I'm gonna still rearrange all this stuff and organize it. I got rid of a ton of paperwork that was just needless. I mean, it was just silly and stupid, stuff. Like I had just stuff for years, like in 2004 and other stuff just like that. It's like I don't understand why I had all that. It was my second phone, third, fourth, 5th. 6th is disappearing. That's the one that got me. And my current one. So all my badges with the VHS tape covers, boxes, other stuff. Bunch of cans and stuff like that. So, you know, we can see that okay. So I'm going to organize that a lot better. I'll make a video on that next. Alright, so better update. I'll see you in 2 weeks or whatever happens first. Alright, take care. Bye.